Hey, what's up guys, my name is Hassan and today we're going to take a look at a brand new game, Savage Resurrection. On the top right of the screen you can see everything I'm doing. This is to give you a little bit of a better idea what the game is about. So what is Savage Resurrection? Basically it is a RTS game with some first-person shooter elements in it. And it's actually a really cool game. I've played it for a couple hours now. So basically this video is gonna be a first look. In the background you can see some gameplay of it. So like I said, it is a RTS and an FPS game mixed together. I think it's a really cool concept. Never really played anything like this, but I do really like the concept. So basically what this game is, you have a massive battlefield and you have two commanders. These in the beginning are just AI, but after playing 5 games you can go and search for games where the commanders are actual players. These players or commanders basically decide everything that happens on the battlefield. They place buildings, they decide what things your team is gonna research in and basically manage the gold and the resources. The interesting thing is that in most RTS games, of course, all of the ground forces are just AI, but in this game they are real people, and that's a really cool thing. So basically they give orders to real people that then have to execute those orders. Also a nice thing is that each single individual player has its own gold and can decide basically what class he wants to play, and he can just listen to the commander to go to a certain objective. So basically the goal in this game is to destroy the enemy's base before your base gets destroyed. In this game you have two classes or two factions kind of. You have the monsters and you have the humans, both really kind of fictional. The humans have more lifelike weapons, just classic weapons, shooting weapons, grenades, mines, all that kind of stuff, and the monsters have a lot of kind of fictional weapons. Both classes have long ranged and a lot of melee weapons that can do a shit ton of damage. The monsters have a leap ability, which is really useful. You can use this to jump and quickly maneuver in and out of fire or to watch your enemy and surprise them with a shit ton of melee damage. Whereas the humans have a block ability, which if you activate it, it will also stun your enemy and give you plenty of time to kind of do a lot of damage with your bow or also melee damage. And like I said, you start out with the humans with a bow and you can kind of upgrade. As you get more advanced buildings, you can research into more advanced weapons, just shotguns, plasma guns, and also more classic machine guns. For the monsters, however, this is basically the same, only their weapons are a little bit more futuristic. So when you decide to spawn, you can pick one of 6 classes. Basically, one is free. You always have the ability to pick 3 classes, but you also have the ability to choose slightly better classes at the cost of a little bit of gold. Now this gold can be farmed by just killing enemies and then going towards them, crawling over their corpses and taking the gold, mana and stamina regeneration. But you can also kill AI that are scattered around the map for a little bit of gold. Cool thing about this game is that if you don't have enough gold personally, you can request a certain amount from the commander and then he or she can actually decide if you're gonna get it or not. So there's also a small leveling system in the game. This leveling system is for each individual game, goes to 1 to 10. Basically everything you do you get XP and each level gives you a little bit of a more advantage. First one I do believe is a little bit more health. Second one is faster mining, faster building, all that kind of stuff. Really cool. After each game this will reset though. Now there is also a small progression system. You can level up your character. That will continue after each game. So you can level your profile, basically. It also keeps track of all your stats. There is an in-game loot system. It can drop cases, but you need to buy keys for these. Currently they are €1.75 I do believe, and you can get 1 cosmetic item. As far as I know, this game is not pay to win at all. All of the things you can buy are visually or cosmetics only. Speaking about prices, this game is currently on sale for just €15. Extremely cheap. It's only for a couple hours, however. After that it will go back to $20. I think it's really worth it. The game looks really nice. It runs on the Unreal Engine 4. Looks stunning, runs really smoothly. Maps are massive, up to 32 players on each map, excluding the AI of course. So what I like so much about this game is that you basically have a commander that decides the main strategy, but each individual player can still decide what she or he wants to do and what classes he wants to pick. And this makes for a really diverse game and really unpredictable. I think the game, like I said, it runs really smooth, plays out really well. Just in general, I really like this game. Let me know if you want to see more of this on this channel by leaving a like or a comment. or both. Now the further you progress in games, the more advanced buildings you have and the more advanced stuff you can buy. For the humans you can buy a kind of tank robot thing and also a line robot, which is just absolutely insane. It is a little bit clunky to play with, but absolutely really cool. Can do a fuck ton of damage to the enemy base if you are able to get close enough. That requires a lot of teamwork to get your big units towards the enemy base, do a lot of damage. Now games can range from just 10 minutes to a whopping hour or even longer, so you do need to be prepared to play a long time. Now like I said in the beginning, basically you need to play 5 games in the beginning. These 5 games have an AI commander. After this you can search for advanced matches, and these advanced matches have actual human players as the commanders. Now personally I haven't played as the commander. It is really like RTS top view, basically like Dota. Like I said, I haven't played this, though I do think I won't really like this because I want to just shoot people and knife them. I think the main thing about this game what I really like is just the immense scale. It is really nice. The maps are quite diverse, though there are only 4 or 5 maps currently, though this game is still in early access and there will be more maps to come, of course. So let me know what you think about this game. Do you want to see more? Leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one.
Fear me, foul beast!
Your shield tower has been destroyed.
The horde shall fall! Be excited!
Legion.